All right, game number 1. We're the highest MMR in the lobby too. We got Chaos on my team against Vengeance and Game Night GG. So, see how it goes. Speed flip towards, or not speed flip, just a corner flip towards the kickoff. So big demo from Chaos, but Game Night still has the ball here, so wait in net. He pops it across. Now I can go for the ball off the side and stay close. I got some space to set up an air dribble. I'm gonna let them try to go for the 50 here and go for the block. All I was doing there was just trying to watch the opponent on the back end. Once I set up the air dribble, I wasn't trying to go for anything crazy on an outplay because they're already jumping. So I'm just trying to get a read on where they are on the play. I mean, I haven't really pulled out too many mechanics. It's not really that big of mechanics. My teammate wants it here, so I'm just gonna go behind. Still got lots of time because Vengeance is backwards. And even if I try to reach for that, I might not have gotten to it. Now this guy threw the ball away off that touch, so I can wait for it here and try to catch it. And now I've got a 1v1. And this guy's pretty scared to challenge, but this guy's leaving a lot of space. So I'm just gonna boom it towards him. See if my teammate can finish it. Great shot. Well placed. So right there, I'm using the space of the ball and the fact that he can't turn around right away. He has to go for the ball after I hit it. Or try to turn around fast, and that's when I can strike because he's in a vulnerable position trying to turn around. I just missed the boost, but to be okay. Good flick. This is a little bit dangerous. He ends up throwing it to the wall, and I can lead around with the ball and keep it close. It's going to be up. I'm going to get demoed here, which is actually okay because I'm low boost, and my teammate covered me perfectly there. Definitely a really good teammate this time around. I mean, we've had some wild rides through the matches here, but really good coverage there for my teammate once again in midfield after I made for the challenge. And this guy's rushing, playing way too fast on the wall. This guy's also being very, very aggressive. This guy might get back here. I'm just going to go for 50. And it's in his net. He definitely should have, he shouldn't have pushed up like that. I'm just going to go close to backboard in case teammate wants to go. I'm waiting in mid for this. Vengeance was last. This is technically open. I'm just going to bring it to the corner and chip this off the wall. And now maybe it'll go towards net. He ends up getting a save. Decent 50-50 for my teammate, but I'm low, and we see Game Night actually comes across the field, which is good coverage. And really good play from my teammate to bump that guy out of the game. That was not intentional. I'm sorry about that one. I was actually just trying to turn in to the play, and I think that was definitely a nail in the coffin for that one. I did not even mean to turn into this guy. I didn't think he was sitting there because he really probably should have been closer to the ball if he wants to save it. We've got a teammate here who's actually higher ranked than me a little bit. We got 12 MMR above me, so got some space. You can bring that across the net if you want, or stay close. I decided to stay close and maybe bump this guy. Ends up missing. Maybe my teammate can go for this. So they're panicking and they're kind of throwing it to me. So it's okay if he pinches it, but I'm just gonna sit close to the ball. This guy might go for a demo of some sort, so I'm watching that. Good back pass for my teammate though. And the way I want to hit this is around the one player, but as you can see, that's also pretty dangerous. But they overcommit, and we might get a goal here. I want to hit this bottom right, or else I'm gonna get 50-50 into the corner. So they overcommitted on that shot. I mean, I technically kind of didn't force their hand, but the guy saw the opportunity to go for a shot. The other guy was trying to demo, ends up missing, and he just went off the bar. But I would say my touch was not great because it did give them a shooting opportunity. I don't know if he stole that boost. There really should be a there should be a I've said this for a long time. There should be a quick chat that good try on the open net. Like I said, open nets are the hardest to score. There should be a quick chat that basically you quick chat and it tells you the amount of boost. Psionics, Rocket League, please. That, like, we're in 2023 now. I feel like that should be a thing. Same thing with Rumble power-ups. There should be like when you're in Rumble, there should be like a quick chat that you can use. That is like Rumble power-up. And if you use that Rumble power-up quick chat in a normal game, it says you're not in Rumble or something. And it just like, it's like an internal, almost like the chat's disabled for 3 seconds thing. Kyle might pop this middle. I'm not going to jump for this right away because I can see that there's 2 players already jumping for it. And now I have a shot opportunity. I cannot describe what just happened. I think it just pinged off of both players. Boop. Oh my god. That's a little lucky because I could have shot that a little better, but I just went for the touch off the backboard. Some sort of touch. I'll get behind my teammate here. It's over his head. A good save though. This ball's gonna bounce down and into a spot where they could read it off the wall before I do. So I'm just gonna wait. Now I want to get in the way as soon as possible. I could have shot that towards target, but the way I'm gonna leave this off the wall right here is to stay close. Oh. What? Okay, and they're done. Yeah, that was, I guess because of that miss and they both went, they're pretty mad at each other. That was nothing to do with the goal. They just kind of got mad at each other for missing. I think, weren't they teamed up? No, they weren't teamed up. But either way, weird second game. My teammate played pretty well. Really good follow-up on touches, and Good positioning. We'll go for a shot. This should be a save here. My teammate, once again, should have space. A bit awkward. He ends up backing off. I think he could have stayed with that ball. That's going to be a close play. But I was waiting for the far shot. My teammate was covering like the right side. So I'm just trying to watch the other side of the play. Now, once again, I could follow that up, but the other guy's already reading it. I'm going to try and go wide for my teammate. Now, that's a really bad touch because it goes in the middle, but this guy's not quite ready, so I'm just going to shoot it forward. I'm trying to get my teammate involved, but he's got 40 points. I don't think he's really been able to do much here. This guy might go. Ooh, not a good touch, but I can follow this up, knowing that my teammate made the pop off the ceiling. This is a little scary of a touch, too, and it might be a goal, yeah. Oh, good try. This guy might miss. What the heck is going on? Good try on the shot. This guy clears it middle. Clear off the sidewall. Get this mid. They're pretty low, and good challenge for my teammate. He ends up missing. Maybe a bump. Good try. This ball's once again going to bounce mid, though, and I can go for a shot. I'm just trying to watch those opportunities where the ball's spilling into a good position. This could be a good read off the back corner here. I'm going to go up for this. Go for a shot, and there's the finish. So the way that I pop that up, it's going to be really awkward for the defense to read this. I'm definitely playing a little too fast also. I was going to mention that. But, sometimes you just got to make good reads and go for those shots. See what this guy does. He ends up backing off and tries to go for this now, which is fine. My teammate should have this. Get 50. See what they do with this. It's going to go over his head. It's going to move it down the field. See what Wolf does in the corner. Trying to make good control. I don't want to barrel into the corner right away because, if I get dunked there, it's really, really bad for us. Good challenge. I'm going to go for this aerial. Go for a shot, and there's the goal. So really good play in midfield, where my teammate just goes for an absolute dunk. I see that Wolf is in the corner, so I just go for a shot. Hey, I kind of carried that game. I'm not gonna lie, but like that, I definitely think my teammate played pretty decent with the high ping he was dealing with. So overall, just finding those opportunities to go for the shots when I find them, and we get 100 credits. Let's go. We don't talk about those. All right, last game. We've got David on the other team, August, and Cycle. I think we had David in a previous game. It might not be in the game before. But he ends up popping it towards me. He's going for another touch, but once again, I know he's got no angle on net there. So I'm just going for a 50. I'm going to try and stay close on the wall here. I'm going to try and force a player in. And we end up getting a goal. So I don't want to make a play where I push forward. August already left. Oh boy. That was an abandon, I think. Yeah, like that was not necessary for August to dive in like that. I think he's upset, but honestly, I don't think that was really David's fault. That was really just, you see the player on your team right under the ball. I don't think it's always wise that you go for the attack on the ball when there's already a teammate covering the play. Like right here, I'm already right here. So I go for the touch instead, and my teammate's waiting behind me. So that's what you really should be like watching, at least in 2v2, even in 3v3 nowadays. It's all about whoever's the closest. All of that made it so that the boost will spawn back in that corner while I'm making an attack, and then I can keep the pressure. All right. What I'm going to do is chip this around this guy, so I have lots of space to work with. And I have a 1v1 opportunity with a dribble here. See how awkward this is for him if I just go up the wall there. A lot of players will expect the immediate shot towards the net, but all I have to do is just chip this up the wall off the curve, and he has to jump up for it because it's sitting up the wall. I guess he's saying, take the shot. Okay. All right. My kickoff here. This guy's like a pretty decent 1v1 player. I mean, he's just... Oh! He's leaving the ball for me, or a boost. Oh! He's messing with the 1v1. Go for a wave dash around him, see what he does. Go around him again. So I kind of used the wave dash there to move forward and pop the ball over him. We had space here to give a little more momentum on the ball, and that he was definitely trying to posture for that, but I just popped it around him. Maybe going for an immediate shot. I can definitely get back to that if I have 12 boost. Oh! Oh, he almost shot it in our own net. Alright, so he booms it forward. All I gotta do is touch this around him, and then it's a safe play. No, it's off target. It's all good. He can't score it. He tried for it anyway. And because he boomed into the corner like that, I can get this corner boost for free. Let's see what he does with this. This guy's done a lot of practice with his drift shots, and I can tell. What I'm going to do here is just force him into making a touch. He's got a good opportunity here to maybe make a dribble happen. That's a really good flick. Off the post, though. I thought I had the top bin red, and I did, but he just went for it anyway off the side. Good flick. But a weird final game for this episode. I mean, GG, well played to David. Sorry about the teammate that left. I think he was just tilted. He went in for a really bad challenge when his teammate was already on the ball, and you can see that when you overcrowd your teammate, you're going to cause a lot of issues and a lot of rotational problems. But we have a pretty good climb here. We're at 15, I guess 1556, which is getting closer and closer to Grand Champ 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.